Millinocket to Wilderness Edge Campground. We're going to check out Baxter State Park and hang out and have a good Columbus Day weekend.
In the rain.
In the rain. But we have one good day today, tomorrow, maybe Monday. We have a few free hours this morning before our friends come up this afternoon, so we decided to check out a couple of our favorite spots. Shortly after turning out of the campground, this rabbit gave us quite the scare. Our first stop is A-Ball Bridge, right off the Golden Road. On a clear day, you have fabulous views of Katahdin from the bridge, and you'll have the possibility of seeing a bunch of Appalachian Trail through hikers in this area. After driving around this morning and trying to see a moose to no avail, we returned to the campground to relax for a little while. What we have here is called a lap lab. We stopped over at Golden Road Crossing before meeting our friends over at the Big Moose Inn. So we are headed into Baxter State Park. We're going to go to Sandy Stream Pond and try and watch some moose. Not sure if we're going to see any though, because we don't have a good track record here. We stayed at Sandy Stream Pond for about 2 hours until sunset, but no moose wanted to make an appearance. We headed back to the campground to take a quick nap and a shower before heading back over to the Big Moose Inn to have dinner with our friends.
It is a rainy morning this morning. We are about to go back into Baxter State Park and try to get some canoeing in. It's gonna be a wet one, so stay tuned. Good morning.
Our original plan for the morning was to drive over to Kidney Pond and canoe across the pond to a few other smaller ponds, but it didn't seem like that was going to be the case with the weather. Our next idea was to hike around Daisy Pond, thinking that the woods would keep us a little bit dry. Shortly after we got there, it started to downpour though. We finally decided on the Cranberry Pond Trail that brings you out to a small overlook. I found some pitcher plants that I haven't seen since college, so I thought that was pretty cool. The rain shows no signs of letting up, so we decided that we're going to hang out for a little bit before we go out and get some food.
What are we doing?
I want to get pizza and beer. And then just bro.
Katahdin Resorts opened Knife's Edge Brewing last year, so the road is still a little bit rough. I don't really know if they intend to improve it. It might just stay this way. They specialize in wood-fired pizza and craft beer, and it's all really good. Ben and I split a barbecue brisket pizza and a chicken Caesar salad wrap. The rain just stopped, so we're gonna go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Maybe we can see if we can do a hike.
Little brisk out.
We didn't feel like driving all the way into Baxter State Park, so we chose the River Pond Nature Trail that's just outside the park. It's supposed to have fantastic views of Mount Katahdin from across the pond.
Yeah, see. We're at the riparian zone. Over here, view of Katahdin.
The whole trail was really waterlogged from all the rain we've been having, so we had to do a lot of bushwhacking. The sun finally decided to grace us with its presence, so we decided to make a stop at the Keep Maine Beautiful Rock and see if we could throw the drone up in the air for some footage. One of our favorite stops in the Millinocket area is the New England Outdoor Center River Drivers Restaurant. We usually sit outside, get a beer, and enjoy the views of Mount Katahdin.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want.
It turned out to be a beautiful evening, so we drove the Golden Road hoping we'd find a moose. Of course it's hunting season though, so they were all in hiding. It's our last day in Millinocket and we're still really hoping to get that canoe ride, and we're gonna try even though it's going to rain.
Where are you headed to today?
I was hoping to see if we can get a canoe on Lower Togue or Upper Togue if there's any left.
We're at the Togue Pond Visitor Center waiting for the attendant so we can get a canoe. It's going to be a pretty exciting morning, but we are currently flipping through our manual to see why we're having exhaust problems.
We were worried this was going to be similar to other EGR issues where the truck forces you into limp mode, but it wasn't quite there yet. We watched the baby loon and its mom for a little while before we decided we needed to face our problems and get the truck fixed. We returned the canoe and headed into Millinocket to see what body shops were open to even take a look at it. We were fortunate to find one that was open and he helped us the best that he could, but we were going to have to take it to a dealership. The closest dealership was 45 minutes away, so Ben left me at the campsite with Riley and took it down to Lincoln. After 4 hours at the dealership, Ben finally got the all clear that we could tow the camper home. We got really lucky this time, but that's one of my fears, that our car is going to break down on one of our long distance trips.